Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. If you don't know already, my name's Phil and I am currently, amongst many other things, mostly Land Rovers and Range Rovers for some reason, but at the moment that's not what the channel's about. This at the moment is our massive project. This is Range Rover Classic, Balmoral edition, 200 ever made, and it was found in a forest. So it's rough as hell and we're putting it back together. It's been a little while since we worked on it, so I'm just gonna get on with it. So I am, always talking the plural, getting somewhere, drilling out all of these spot welds. So we've got this lot out the bottom, this for the tank bit, some bits in here. Coming up here, of course there are bits which are coming out with the grinder. And of course we've got all these bits in. I'm going to start cutting bits of this because I want this done. Good, good, good. Yeah. One last little bit in here. How can you be so... there we go. Now I've got to tidy all of that up. That was a very, very tedious part, and of course it's not finished. But I'm glad that grinding disc did the job actually. I know that I've cut this all over the place, but look at actually the rust in it. This is just, so this is actually completely structural. It's not just to keep water out the car, that's actually a seatbelt mount. So, here we go. See that big thicker mount and that captive nut? That's where the base of your seatbelt sits. So that would have been a complete failure, let alone obviously unsafe, which would be failure, because with that much rust all around it, because it's all coming away there, coming through, and that other side, that was not me cutting it. Could have braked really hard in an accident, and actually that seatbelt could have ripped clean out of that arch. So that's good. Oop. And then you can kind of see all in these areas, all around that arch, that's all done. Now, this bit, I've obviously got impatient with trying to drill out all the spot welds. I've been cutting bits. I've now got to clean that up, bend metal back. There's actually some rust on this inner art, on the inner quarter here. Need better work light, can't find anyone that's charged. I need to obviously clean up in here a little bit better, just because I have cut out rather than picked it apart. So I just need to tidy that up so I'm not overlapping old metal onto new, etc. But we're looking good. We're looking good. I'd like to spot the deliberate mistake. Well, no, okay, we all know it's not a deliberate mistake. There is a mistake made by, don't know, maybe the person that ordered the parts couldn't find the right one, but we have an incorrect part. But it's not the end of the world, we can get over this quite simply. So this is the panel that's going in there, and there is a mistake. So this is laid out the same way as it would be in the car, the arch would be there, this bit here is still to be cut out, so that's just there. So I'm going to unpick this and put it in. So that will go in there, in the same shape it's at. Somebody, when I pulled the entire vehicle and all the stuff and all the new stuff out did notice this. Well done them. Can anyone else see it right now? How about now? Simply, and I'm not sure whether it's because this is a diesel and this one was for a V8, or based on this is for an earlier model, later model, vice versa. The fuel filling spout is in two different places. So on this one, it is here where I will have to cut out a section, and here I have a big section that I'm going to have to put plate in and weld up, because that's an easier job and certainly cheaper than ordering a new panel. However, as I can't buy any plate today because we've gone past, yeah, the shop's closed, haven't got any lying around here, just use it on something else. I'm going to carry on cleaning that up so we can, and cutting away the last of that old panel. You're wondering why I'm cleaning up all these surfaces. It's because, as you can see, this is a good example, there's rust on them and they will be mated against the new panel. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean all the rust off and then just quickly paint them in rust inhibiting paint before it goes back together. That way I'm not sealing rust into the new, against each other, against new panels. So hopefully it will last. So that is mostly out. That is about as far as I can get with that right this second. But that has been an absolute pain in the backside to get that out, because unlike when you're trying to cut some rust out and then put a patch in, you're trying to unpick the way the car was put together. And of course, you're not doing it in the way that the car was originally put together. So getting there, because I want to be able to, I don't want to leave old metal, I don't want to leave any rust underneath that when we put new panels in. I want this thing to last afterwards, and taking a little bit of extra time now means it will last much longer in the future. So I'm going to be welding next, as soon as I can get some plate to fix that floor panel, yeah. What else can I say? You know what? Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, it is completely free. It's just press the little bell, you'll get a notification when a new video comes out. And thank you all for your kind comments, your support. I look forward to cracking on with that. See you next time. Bye now.